What curriculum model most reflects my personal philosophy? I truly feel that all of the curriculum models in their own way are all beneficial for children. However, my personal philosophy is that I feel it should be a very blended curriculum. Every single one of those curriculum models that were represented are all good and they're all great in their own way, and they all have great positive outcomes. But I feel like the best actual model is just to take the best part of every single one of those and create one great curriculum. Especially for today's children in our society that we live, we have to prepare our children to enter kindergarten, and they need to be ready. And I feel like if we take the best components from each model, we're going to have the best curriculum to offer to our students. I just want to point out just a couple things that I find are most interesting and most beneficial for our students from each one of those curriculum models. For instance, with high scope, I know there's been so much research about it, and I know that it has had some great findings and some great results. However, and also with the plan, do, review. I love that component because the children get to plan what they want to do. They get to come up with a plan. They get to create it in their mind and then put it actually on paper or build it and manipulate it with their own hands. And then review with the teacher and with their peers. What is it that they created? What did they build? What did they learn from it? And they get to share that with their peers and with their teacher. And I love that. I love that part about the model. Montessori, what I love most about that is that we're incorporating learningful and purposeful play into everything that they do, and they are learning through play, and it's very impactful for them. And so I love that portion of the Montessori curriculum. And then as far as the Bank Street curriculum, I love that because all of the open-ended materials that the children have access to, and that the curriculum that they offer brings home all those real life experiences, and then the children can relate to that and they learn from it because they understand it, because they can relate to it. And that's the best part I feel about the Bank Street approach. And then I also like the Waldorf approach because that entire curriculum just fosters all of the creativity and imagination that children can bring, and it's just a great curriculum for that because we need to bring that out in our children, and it's very, very important. And then lastly, I feel like if we could just take all those different pieces and just blend them all together and just offer that to our children, I just feel that's my own personal philosophy, is just pick out the best from each component and from each curriculum and just put it out there for the children, and they're going to turn into wonderful children that are confident, and they have self-regulation skills, and they're creative, and they're using their imagination, and their social well-being and their emotional well-being and their physical well-being. All of that, all those components are blended into one, and if we do that, we're going to have some excellent children that are going to be successful when they leave our hands and go into kindergarten.